Okay, when we're looking at applications that require logs, it means that we're solving for the variable in the exponent. In this case, we're looking for how long, we're looking for time. In this example, we are putting in $1,000. That's our principal. We want it to grow to be $1,500. We're putting it in at a 5% interest rate. So we use 0.05 for our exponent. And then again, the variable we're looking for is in the exponent. That's how we know we're using logs. The first thing you have to do in all of these problems, though, is divide out whatever number is in front of that e. So it's the p-value. It's your principal. And that gives me a 1.5 equals e to the 0.05t. Now, in a problem with e, when we say to take the log of both sides, I'm going to say take the natural log of both sides because I have a problem with e in it. And that physically means that we write the word, or ln, meaning the word natural log, in front of those parts. So the natural log of 1.5 is going to equal the natural log of e to the 0.05t. Now that's in my exponent, which means I can pull it out in front. Now I also know what natural log of e is, I hope. So I have 0.05t times the natural log of e. Isn't that just 1? I have natural log of 1.5 over here. That's equal to 1. So if you want to clean it up in your head this way, to get t alone, what do we have to do? We have to divide out by that 0.05. So I'm looking to get my answer by just typing this part into the calculator. That's where my answer is going to come from, 8.109. And it's in years. We're looking for time, how long. Now what's another option? If you got to this point, you could have said, okay, think about what you have here. You have e raised to some power equals a number. You could rewrite it using exponents. That's log base e of 1.5 equals 0.05t and divide by 0.05. So it looks different, but you're going to get the same answer of 8.109 years. Now what it looks like on the calculator is this. This is my left side. I'll try to get both on here. On the left side, I had natural log of 1.5 divided by 0.05. On this side, if I want to use natural log or log base e, you can use that instead. You're always welcome to use that. But notice you get the same answer either way. And please take a moment to check it. How do you check it? Plug it back in that left side as is. If I take 1,000, I multiply it by e raised to the 0.05 times whatever that previous answer was. This is the right side, so it gives me a clean 1,500, and I know I'm right. On this next example, when you see the word compounded by a certain amount, that's what helps you know you're using this formula with the ends in it. When it's compounded quarterly, that's 4 times a year. So in this problem, we want money to grow from $200 to $2,400. So $2,400 is what the initial 200 grows into. That's the principal, 200 right there. And then in the parentheses, your rate has to go in as a decimal. So 0.075 over 4 raised to the 4t. In this problem, what we're looking for is how long. We're looking for a variable in the exponent. So again, we need logs. I'm going to start off again by dividing by my principal. So in this problem, if I divide both sides by 200, I have 12. And if I take a moment on the calculator and work out what that stuff is, just so it's not so busy, I get 1.01875. It's long, but it's an exact decimal raised to the 4t. Now I have 2 choices at this point in time. If I choose to take the log of both sides, that's you physically putting the word log in front of whatever's there. So the 1.0 number, I'll call it, is very long. Keep it all in there or store it in your calculator. There's a property that says I can pull that out in front. So I have 4t times the log of 1.01875 on the right side. Log 12, much simpler on the left. In order to get t alone, remember that in this whole thing, t is your focus. You're going to divide by 4 log of that 1.0 number. So on this side, this is what's going to the calculator. 4 times the log of 1.01875. Always want to see what goes in the calculator. What you're going to get is 33.442 years. But what's another way you could have gotten it? At this point in time here, you could have rewritten this going from exponents to logs. If you wrote log base, right, this is your base here, 1.01875 of 12 equals 4t, and then to get t alone, you could just divide by 4. It gives you the same answer. So just check it out on the calculator. If you chose to enter it this way, this is my log of 12 divided by 4, log 1.01875. If you chose to do it by rewriting using logs and dividing by 4, this is what it looks like, dividing by 4 at the end. So same answer either way. Good luck!